Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video I am going to be showing you a super OP farm that you are going to want to build ASAP. If you do not build this farm as soon as possible, the chances are you will never get to build it again. However, before I talk any more about the super OP farm that you need to build ASAP, we need to do the most important work of them all. Of course, my friends, we are back on Simply Survival, and that means only one thing. We need to add 2 more suggestions to the community pot house. Now, for you guys that don't already know, the pot house is a community based build where you leave your suggestions in the comments below of every episode of Simply Survival. I have to build the top comment and my favorite comment. So we pick 2 comments, and every single episode the top comment and my favorite comment gets added to the pot house. And believe me when I say this thing is turning out so random and so good at the same time. I mean, we've got so much different stuff. It's actually unbelievable. And that's right, once again, we have 2 more suggestions to add in this episode to the pot house. I'm not gonna lie, the most liked suggestion is definitely the most silliest suggestion that I've had to add. Although it's pretty funny, to be fair. So we're going to kick things off with the most liked suggestion. And that comment was to add a potty to the pot house. Now, instead of adding a potty inside the pot house, because, you know, like potties smell a little bit sometimes, I decided to make a little potty outhouse. As you can see, this thing is made out of bricks and pots, so it gives it that real outhouse feeling. First of all, as you can see on the outside of the pot house, we have the little male or female sign. I've gone for a male one because, of course, I'm a male. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with that. I just used like a bunch of different shapes and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what that line is, but I couldn't get the legs to stay where they was. So, I mean, it works, right? Of course, we've got the potty sign, and I've labeled it both sides. And as we come inside, dude, move out my way. Ah, how did he shoot through the door? Insane. Anyway, as I was saying, as we come inside, let me do a little bit of explaining of what we have got. So, the potty itself is here. So, you just do your business, and let's just see. Oh, damn. It turns out someone's already done some business there. Right, we need to wash that away and use the chain. And, yeah. Oh, God. I think they've blocked the toilet. No! Damn it. That's not good. And, yeah, once you've finished all your business, you just close the potty, and then you get yourself some paper, because we don't have a bidet in here, because I couldn't fit one in. But, yeah, you get this paper, and then you do what you got to do with the paper, and then put it back, because we like recycling on this channel. But yeah, there we go. There is the potty in the pot house. Again, probably one of the most silly ones that I've had to build. Although, I had to quite use my mind on it to try and get a toilet, a chain, and, you know, this little piece of paper. But, yeah, it was pretty fun to build. So, GG for that comment. And for my favorite comment, I'm not going to lie, it is literally getting harder and harder to pick every single episode a favorite comment. But this one stuck out to me because I've seen it a couple times. And the reason I picked it is because my girlfriend in real life has actually got a channel to do with this name. And the comment asked me to build Pot Scalabur. Now, I've got a little bit of explaining to do. Yeah, as you can see, I've not actually built a pot sword, and the reason I've not done that is because it looks so bad. I originally did build a pot sword, and yeah, it just looks so bad. So I decided to build like a little pot shrine kind of thing. As you can see, I found out you can put these moss carpets on top, so we get the nice sound effect when we walk up to Pot Scalabur. And yeah, I'm gonna name tag this sports sword itself Pot Scalabur because I've not name tagged it yet. But as you can see, we've got the Pot Scalabur sign, and it is literally sticking out the stone, or the brick, if you like. I know some versions of the story is not sticking out the stone, some is, but I mean, honestly, I was actually pretty proud of this when I finished it. It looks quite good. It looks a lot better than my original Pot Scalabur did. It was just like a load of cobblestone with a load of pots coming out of it. And it ended up kind of looking like a grave. And I was like, nah, I'm not having that. So I think this is as good as it's going to get. Although, if you've got any suggestions to improve Pot Scalabur, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, there are our 2 suggestions for the pot house for this episode. We've got Potscalibur and, of course, the Pot Potty. And there is one last thing to do, and that is, of course, to add the winning users to the wall of names. So I'm going to put this one up here, and I'm going to paste. There we go. That is the most liked comment user. And this one right here was the favorite comment that I picked. So GG to both of you. You are now on the wall of names. Now remember, if you want your suggestion added to the pot house in the next episode of Simply Survival, make sure you leave a really good comment in the comment section of this video. And you never know, your suggestion might get added next episode. But with the pot house out of the way, I have now got the most OP farm to show you. And like I said, you need to build this ASAP. So just before I show you the farm, the main reason I actually want to show you this farm, maybe a few users haven't seen this before. I know for sure a few users will have seen this before. But in light of the recent changes to villager trades, we may not ever get the chance to build this system again. Now, if you don't know what the farm is already and you haven't guessed, that is right, it is my OP villager trading station. Now, to the untrained eye, this just looks like a normal villager trading station. But let me tell you, you couldn't be further from the truth. See, everything that you can purchase in this farm is as little as 1 emerald trade. That is correct, 1 single emerald, and you can buy pretty much anything you want. To top it off, I have never, I repeat, never, ever cured any of these villagers once. Not even once. Alright, tell a lie. I killed 2 villagers to make a villager breeder once. But that is it. None of the villagers here have ever used curing to get discounted trading. And I know what you're thinking. How exactly did you get discounted trades without curing the villagers? Well, I'm about to show you. As I said when I walked in, this is not just any villager trading station. Oh no. The heart of this villager trading station is a zombie spawner. Now, when a zombie villager spawns out of that spawner and in turn dies down there, we get discounted trades every single time. So in essence, we can quite literally AFK and get the discounts for doing absolutely nothing. Now, because of the way we get discounts on this farm, it in essence makes it an unlimited emerald farm. Let me show you why. So for example, I'm going to start off with just 9 emeralds and we're going to pick a single villager. This one here to be exact. I'm going to open the villager's trade and you can see we can buy bookshelves for just 1 emerald. I'm going to buy 9 bookshelves off this guy. At this point, we're going to want to place down our bookshelves, just like this. And once we place them down, we are going to want to break every single one, so they drop 3 books. So from 9 bookshelves, we are able to acquire 27 books. Now, this is the best bit. If we go back to that exact villager that we just bought the bookshelves off, we can trade these books for 1 emerald trade. All 27 of them. Well, I think you can only do 12 at a time. But we can get 12 of those, and then we can just literally sell the other 12 to the next villager, like so. And we have managed to grab ourselves 27 emeralds. And remember, we only started off with 9. As I said, this is an unlimited emerald farm. Not only that, we can quite literally get enchanted diamond armor and tools from this farm. And every single piece of diamond armor and tools as well. Let me show you. See, if you set up these villagers correctly, you would only need to set up 4 villagers and you could actually get yourself diamond enchanted tools and diamond enchanted armor. So if we go to this guy, we are able to purchase a pair of leggings, and if we go down, we can purchase the helmet. If we go to his neighbor, we can then get the other 2 pieces that we require. So we can go here and here. And now we've got a full suit of diamond enchanted armor. Once again, if we go to this guy's neighbor, we are able to purchase diamond tools. And yes, they are enchanted. I'm going to grab an axe and I'm going to grab a sword as well. And finally, if we go to this guy, we are able to get a hoe. Unfortunately, not enchanted, but we can get a sword and a pickaxe which is both enchanted and both diamonds. So within just a few seconds, I've been able to get a fully enchanted diamond suit of armor and all of these tools in my inventory as well. Apart from this one, actually, I already had this one on me, so let me just move that one away. But yeah, you get what I mean. I've been able to get all of this for very, very cheap. So cheap, in fact, it was only 9 emeralds. Now, if you thought the diamond tools and enchanted armor was good, you haven't seen nothing yet. See, in my specific farm, I have got every single enchanted book, again, for 1 emerald trade. That means I can get the most powerful books like Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and of course, one of the more sought after trades, Mending. And all of those books were 1 emerald trade. Just like every single other book you can see in this list. No matter what book I go to, I'll be able to buy it for 1 emerald trade. So I've showed you how to get diamond armor and books from this farm. But what if I was to tell you there are 3 different methods to get XP from this farm? Well, you probably won't believe me, so let me show you instead. See, the first method is really quite simple. All we do is go to any villager and simply purchase any item. In doing that trade, you actually receive a little bit of XP. That's method number 1. Method number 2 is my personal favorite method. This method is a 2-in-1 method, meaning we can get 2 bits of XP from this one method. This is the method I use to fix the majority of my tools all of the time. See, if you've got clerk villages set up in your farm, at the bottom you will see that they all sell bottles of enchanting. So remember, if we actually do the trade itself, we're going to get XP for that. And not only that, we are literally buying XP as well. So, once again, no matter what clerk villager you have, you just want to hold one of your items that you need to fix, go down to the bottom, buy some bottles of enchanting, and yeah, you will simply get some XP for that as well. And of course, we've literally just bought XP. After you bought the XP, you can simply throw it on the floor like that. God, I didn't know where that went for a minute there. Or you can make a little system like this and make yourself kind of an XP shower. For method number 3, it does require us to buy some items first, but we would get XP for buying the items. However, say for example we didn't want these enchants on this item, we would simply go up to this grindstone right here and simply remove the enchants, which in turn gives us some XP. Again, this one isn't my favorite method, but again, it still very much still works, and I think I just totally took the enchants off my good axe. Oh damn, I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, yeah, at least you know the method now. And I'd love to say that that is the end of the OP-ness of this farm, but it actually isn't. See, we can actually get netherite from this farm. Now, we can't directly get netherite, but we can get the tools required to get us a bunch of ancient debris, meaning we can get netherite from this farm. Let me show you what I mean. See, if you were to set up right now a bunch of shepherds in your farm, these guys would actually sell you not only like wool and carpets, but they would also sell you beds. And I don't know if you understand how powerful a bed is when it comes to obtaining ancient debris. See, if we set these beds up in the nether like this, we can essentially use them as a cheap version of TNT. Because when we go to sleep in the nether on a bed, you can see that we will fully blow up a huge amount of area. And with a bit of luck, we might be able to find some ancient debris. Oh damn, we did! Nice! Well, you know what they say, never leave an ancient debris behind. Let's get this. So this farm gives us access to fully enchanted diamond armor and tools, every single enchanted book you can think of. It will give us access to 3 different methods to get XP. And to top it off, we can also get ancient debris from tools using this farm. This truly is one of the most OP farms in existence in Minecraft, hands down. And theoretically, it is not that hard to set up. Now, you wouldn't even need to set it up as good as I did. This is like really compact. like you can see. But all you need to do is find yourself a zombie spawner and literally get a few villagers on top of the zombie spawner. Now, 100 blocks away from that zombie spawner, I would set up a little track like this, and at the end of that track, you're going to want to have a villager breeder. I have had this one here since I built that farm. That way, if I want to add a new villager to the farm, I can do it within seconds. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention, every single one of these villagers is literally connected to one bed. Like, literally one single bed. Like, how crazy is that, right? There is no massive amounts of bed hiding behind all of these. It's just this one bed. As long as you don't sleep in this bed, this farm will stay powerful for absolutely ever. As I said, this is truly one of the most OP farms to ever exist in survival Minecraft. If you are looking to build this exact farm that I'm standing in right now, I'm going to put a full tutorial to this one in the description below. But not only that, I'm going to put a simpler version which does exactly the same stuff in the description below as well. I urge you guys right now, if you want to get access to all the books really easily right now, and a few other trades that you might want, yeah, I would do this right now and lock all of those trades in, because sometime in the near future, villager trading is about to change forever. Honestly, what are you waiting for? Get building this farm. That's all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.